This is the Pod Cave Podcast. Here's Jason, Michelle, and Goose.
Corey Feldman, dude. I tell you what, he's been talking about this for a long time. You got to give Corey a little credit here. He's been trying to. He's sounding the alarms for a long time, but everybody just wrote him off and didn't believe him. He just named names, dude. He just named names. To be honest with you now, I feel bad because I can't. Maybe Michelle, if you're on there, maybe you can find out.
What is it?
Corey Feldman, because he just named names of who molested him.
Who's the other guy in House of Cards? That big actor.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, dude. All of a sudden, isn't it amazing now how all of a sudden all these accusations are coming out now? Because you think now you know that as soon as some of the women came out had the nerve to do it. Now all of a sudden it opened the floodgates.
Let me say something. Hollywood.
What's his name? Corey
Feldman.
Hey, Hollywood is like a cesspool for psychos.
Forget it. It absolutely is. You know what I mean?
They're all psychos. All those people are fucking.
I don't know about all of them, but there's a good portion of them in there.
Huge portion, man.
On the production
Marilyn
side.
Manson's drummer or whatever.
Yeah. And
what happened with him?
And that.
Same thing. Molested. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to start this officially?
Oh, you want to go ahead?
Hold on.
Go ahead, Stu. Let's be official.
What do you mean? I don't have anything music to play.
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Come on, you're official.
This
Do
dude's
something.
weird looking.
Jerk off.
Episode 13.
There
you go. It's fucking official now. It's episode 13.
Episode
13.
No, we're not doing. It's like you don't do. Yeah, 13's an Italian.
Technically, this is episode 14.
Okay, there you go.
Right?
You feel better now? You feel better? It's official?
Sure.
All right, good. Can I proceed now with what I was saying?
But it's episode 13.
All right, good. But
I want to talk to the guy from WikiLeaks.
So listen. You remember that 70s show? Right? That 70s show.
Yeah,
absolutely. Remember the kid with the curly red hair?
Right.
Four women now have accused him of rape.
Wait, who?
One on, I can't think of his name. The one with the curly.
You got to get his name.
The one that was living in the basement.
Our listeners
on that
don't know who the
70s
fuck
show.
we're talking about.
The one that was living in the basement of the kid's house.
All right, hold on.
You know what I'm talking about? She's gonna look it up. But no, 4 women have come out accused him. It's like all of a sudden now everybody that you've seen is being accused of rape now. It's like how prevalent is this in Hollywood?
Yeah,
it's
we
like
do.
Everybody. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. What's going on? But listen,
Hollywood's weird,
it's a good thing it's coming
Everybody
out.
in Hollywood's weird. Hollywood's just weird.
Vilmer Valderrama.
The stranger you are, the more successful you'll be.
No. See, now you got.
My heart just dropped.
You should apologize to him right now for bringing his name up. Yeah.
Who is it?
No, it wasn't him. Don't listen to Stu. He didn't have it right.
Curly hair.
Google that.
Oh wait, hold on. That's a
Jim Beam.
Danny Scientologist. Danny
You just throwing names out?
Yes.
Danny Masterson accused of raping 3. All right. That 70s show actor and Scientologist, of course, dead giveaway is going to be fucking weird. Danny Masterson is accused of raping 3 women, former members of the church.
Really?
That 70s show actor and Scientologist Danny Masterson is under investigation in 3 separate cases of sexual assault. Masterson, who played Stephen Hyde on the popular show, is being accused of the assaults by 3 victims, and the Los Angeles Police Department announced they were investigating the actor. On Friday, the women claimed they were sexually assaulted by the 40-year-old in the early 2000s, and one said the Church of Scientology attempted to cover up the incident due to the church's nature to protect its celebrity members, according to Leah Remini.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
listen,
that was why, you know Kate, what's her name?
Hold on, one at a time.
Leah Remini.
Leah Remini, yes.
Remini.
She's the...
Katie Holmes couldn't come out that she was dating Jamie Foxx because of this whole Scientology thing. Did you guys know that?
No.
Because she was like under contract by Scientology. It's like a contractual thing
nuts.
that weird, like Tony said, weird Hollywood people resort to, and that's their weird
The whole
little...
Scientology thing is a whole other topic we could talk about because that's a fucking cult.
Leanne Ryan, man. I'll tell you what, her
Weird.
special is scary.
You know what?
I never watched any.
I always liked her. I liked her at King of Queens.
Yeah.
I love the fact that she's revealing this now. She's talking about this because it needs to be.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, talk about having a cross on your head. I mean, they do not like her for doing this. But I thank God she's actually...
the guy that runs that whole deal's from Jersey, South Jersey.
When you say the whole deal...
what part of South Jersey?
Yeah, I'm talking like down there, like Vineland.
The guy who's running Scientology.
Yeah, the head guy there. I don't know his name. What's his name?
Miss Graves or Ms. Graves,
What's his
something
name?
like that. I don't know.
Musgrave.
I'll Google it.
Yeah, something like that. It's something.
No, Moskowitz. Isn't it Moskowitz?
No, it's something grave. She'll look it up. But you know what, dude? The whole thing is creepy to me. I just don't. And again, hey, you can practice whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. If you want to do.
Hubbard?
Do whatever you want.
No, he's no. He's the one who
he's the one who died. And this other guy took over.
He's the one who created Scientology.
All right.
The guy who's running it now. So whoever's running Scientology right now. But that's a crazy thing. But dude, all of a sudden there's an explosion of accusations now, and you got to think that not all of them are going to be true. There are some women who are probably going to take advantage, but they're going to take away from the women who really were victims.
Miscavige.
Yeah.
Miscavige.
Yeah, Miscavige. Yeah.
Miscavige.
There's some crazy shit going on in Scientology, man. At least Leah is starting to, shed the light on it with her show.
That whole California deal.
I'd love to get her. I'd love to get her on the phone.
Oh my God.
She's Italian.
Yeah, I love her.
She's great.
When we go out to LA, when we do one of the other. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can get her. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I loved King of Queens, dude. I watched that show all the time. It was a great show.
I like King of Queens, too.
Listen, the old man was great.
Oh, dude. I
loved him.
I could so relate to that show. I was so him, and my wife is so her.
You grew up in Michigan, dude. You don't know about Queens.
But just the
don't
way,
try to be a New Yorker. What the fuck?
He wasn't a New Yorker in that show.
No, but
Where
the
was
Queens.
Yeah, but I don't think he was a New Yorker.
Well, Queens is New York.
Maybe.
Tell you. All right, maybe he is. He wasn't from fucking Minnesota.
Minnesota,
the Upper Peninsula.
I'm just saying the way he was in the show and his temperament and the way I could relate to it. Is what I'm saying.
All right,
so it's very similar.
All right, I thought you were saying. Yeah, I grew up like that. No.
Yeah, they're doing another show. They're doing a show.
Really?
Now, right?
She's back. Yeah, Kevin can't wait. She just.
Yeah,
and that's Dirk. Dirk's here. My
Dirk's
partner,
still
Dirk.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah, she's.
They're not doing the same show. They're doing a different show now.
Yeah, it's Kevin can't wait.
Okay,
he's.
How is it? Good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I love Kevin James.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's
funny. He's a funny cat.
Best.
He's a funny cat.
Yeah, but anyway, getting back to so Kevin Spacey right now.
What happened with him?
You've got the kid from that 70s show. It's like all of a sudden, boom, it's like all these people are starting to be named. You're just like, wow, how bad, how deep is this cesspool?
Yeah, man.
How deep does this go? And it's really with on the production and direction and the studio side. Is
Listen,
really
casting couch, brother.
Oh man, dude,
you kidding me? That stuff's real.
It's funny. Everybody jokes about it, in the past. The casting couch. It's a real deal. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
Michelle, you tell me, because it's got to be unfortunate. Men don't experience it as much. I mean, obviously they do, because Corey Feldman was a victim of it, and a lot of these young actors, these young boys, are preyed upon.
Yeah.
But it's got to be relentless with women. I can't imagine what women go through in this industry to try to
break in,
and to be successful. The shit that they got to go through.
It was like, who I really related to was the girl, Jen Sturger, when she said that, like, the dudes from ESPN were like, oh, come out. Like, you know what I mean? I don't, you know what I mean? I can feel for her, because I've been in situations like that where, like, someone's telling you something's going to happen, and then they're like, oh, like, no, like, meet me for drinks or whatever. And you're like, but you're young, you're naive, Like,
and you're hungry for success.
Now, right? And when I was 22, like this former guy I interned for, like, same thing. He would always be like, and then I was like, no, you're just trying to get with me. You're not ever getting me a job.
Well, you had a good head on your
texting
shoulders.
me, telling me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you're never actually like gonna help me get something. So I could actually relate to her. That was one thing I could definitely relate to when she said that. I was like, I don't doubt it at all.
But you've seen that cesspool
and I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen to
You're
other
too
females
hot.
also.
You're like Jason. You got to be ugly, and then they'll listen.
Yeah.
When you're good looking, it's hard, man. I know. I heard. Jason told me.
You heard. You know firsthand.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, there's a huge.
Whoa, real quick. Look at Jason's new shirt, man. Did you see that? That's his new logo. Jason Cameron. Check it out. That's a hammer, and then right above his nip, there's a nail. Look.
That's right.
It is.
Wow. It is right above my nip.
It is.
It's right there. The nail is going into my nip.
What do you think? I
It's
lie?
being pounded into my nip. Yeah. It's my new logo. Yes.
You got a new watch on?
Thank you for
What is
noticing.
it, Cartier?
No, the watch isn't new. But thanks for.
What is that, a Cartier?
No, this is
Rolex.
This is a Hamilton.
Hamilton.
We were close.
Man,
We were close.
Hamilton's a nice watch, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like it.
It's not a Rolex.
I like the logo, though.
I don't have the Goose money right now, but listen, maybe eventually I'll.
I don't got no money. I just got a lot of love. A lot of love. Hey,
So anyway, I was telling you were asking about Snoop, right?
Yeah. What happened with Snoop?
Listen,
I had to call him.
How
What
much
did he
fun
do?
did we have doing that Man Cave? We had
We had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun. We did a Man.
Oh yeah, I think you guys told me about that one.
Yeah, we did Man Cave
Yeah.
with Snoop, and funny thing was, you know how that came about. Goose knows the story, but when I was watching, what did his show used to be called? Fatherhood? Didn't he do a show called Fatherhood?
Fatherhood, yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm watching his show one day, and I'm like, I watch him leave the house, and he goes out and into this. What look like a tool? It's just a tool shed.
Home Depot.
Yeah, Home Depot tool shed. Right? He walks in, he opens the door, and he goes in. And he's got He's got
24 on center.
Yeah.
For all you people who know how to build.
In his tool shed, he's got 2 plastic lawn furnitures and a 19-inch RCA TV. That's his man cave.
And an ashtray with
And
450,000
he's got about 50 ashtrays.
Yeah, a couple ashtrays.
But I'm like, that's Snoop's man cave? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
So we got a hold of his agent, and we said Snoop needs a man cave.
Yeah.
So we actually went out and built him.
Oh my
a man cave.
gosh.
Listen, he lives on a beautiful mountain, right? And he
Where?
In like, I don't even know. It's not in L.A. It's outside of L.A.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly. But he does have a beautiful view. Right? So,
Beautiful. And we're like, we're going to put a window in your man cave. This way you look. No window.
No. Hold on. I got to tell the story.
Yeah, tell the
Hold
story.
on. So
Tell the
Goose
story.
is like, Jace, go find Snoop and tell him we're going to put a window in his man cave. And I said, Snoop, he doesn't want a window. He already told me this. And Goose is like, no. Go tell him we're going to put a window in his man cave. I'm like, okay. So now I'm walking around trying to find Snoop, right? And while we're filming, they had the E channel there filming him. So there's 2 film crews.
Yeah, and his producer had like blue suede shoes.
Yeah, filming us, filming
with
them.
with yellow and green socks.
Nice.
So there's cameras everywhere, right? So I finally find Snoop. He's up around the house and he's doing an interview with his people.
Yeah.
Right?
If you ever saw like a show with like the jerk off producer who like wears like a thing, he was telling everybody what to do, like yelling at people, that was this guy.
There's always those guys around. So I see him and I'm like, I don't want to interrupt, but the producer's like, no, go interrupt, because they wanted me to interrupt.
Yeah.
Right? So I go and interrupt, say, Snoop, I'm sorry to interrupt, man, but we had a little dilemma back here. We're standing on the concrete pad talking about your new man cave, and Goose wanted me to find it because we want to put a window in there to take advantage of that view. And I swear to God, he looks at me and he goes, motherfucker, I want one way in, one way out. That's it. I yelled back, no window.
Oh my God.
So he never got the window.
Then he had like 20 pit bulls.
And then I tried to rap in front of him. That was
the
worst decision I ever
You
made.
jumped the shark there, buddy.
So
Oh my God.
Well, they were actually on. I did jump the shark. I jumped 2 sharks on that one.
Oh my God.
I jumped the biggest
Mizzle
great
my
white you've ever
dizzle,
seen.
dizzle, dizzle. I go, Mike, what are you doing?
It was bad. I didn't.
Our producer's name was Mike. I'm going, Mike.
I actually wrote something
Michael,
out.
what?
I did it, but
Mike, what are we doing here, please?
Yeah,
oh, dude, I'm leaving.
bad.
If he's rapping, I'm leaving.
Yeah, you almost did. Yeah, it was bad. It was the worst decision I ever made.
Oh my God.
So how did it go? Tell him how it went.
It went terrible.
No, but what did it sound like?
What, my rap? I'm not doing that now.
My name is Jason.
Yeah.
I wish
all
I had
over
that.
the world.
Yeah, I wish Stu will dig it up. He'll dig it up and he'll put it on.
Oh, he has it?
He's gonna edit it in.
Stu has
He
everything.
might have it. It's terrible.
If you're taking a shit right now, Stu
realized-
probably has video of you
Goose-
taking a shit.
Goose, I realized I can't rap. It was very obvious.
Really?
I couldn't rap. So check this out. I got to ask you, Dirk, did you ever hear of anybody, did you ever hear this thing about people have to get naked to take a shit? Like literally take all their clothes
here we
off
go.
All their
before they
clothes
take a
off.
shit.
Here we
Have you
go.
ever heard this?
You do?
I have heard of that before.
You
Really?
have?
Yeah.
Somebody's heard of it. I've never
Where
heard
did you hear about this?
I do it myself.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
You get completely naked when you take a shit.
No wonder you guys get along and you're high-fiving. They're brothers.
I just
Look
don't
at you
take my
guys.
socks off.
What
So
about
that's
you?
a lot
Stu?
of
You
work.
keep your socks on?
Socks
I got my
on.
socks off all the time.
All right.
Yeah, if I'm
No
wearing socks,
shit. That was just a random question, and you're in the club.
Fuck.
You're in the club.
I feel a lot comfortable, more comfortable.
That's so weird. Did you
Try
ever?
it.
We've never known.
Really?
anybody.
Completely
No.
naked. I mean, listen, I've gone to the
Hey.
bathroom completely
Hey, I
naked,
just-
but like, coming out, before I go in the shower or
This is
something like
going
that.
to be a thing now, Goose. Everybody that comes on to the set and we interview.
Did you ever
them,
use
have
a
to
neti
ask them
potty?
question.
Potty neti? Whatever it's called. What's it called?
Squatty
No,
potty?
squatty.
Squatty potty, yeah. That's it.
The netty thing is the thing you
Potty
put
For your
Potty.
nose, for your
nose.
snot.
Neti pot? No,
I got
no.
the snot problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've never
Squatty
used one of those
potty.
before.
Squatty potty?
Apparently, it's better
No.
for you.
Michelle,
Apparently,
have you ever
better-
used a squatty potty?
No.
You know what? I would
Girls
use
don't
it, though.
poo. Remember we had this conversation?
Oh yeah, it's like little.
That's why you're
rabbit
full of
little
shit.
water. Yeah.
That's why you're full of
Listen, if let me ask you, Goose, if it was right there in the bathroom and it's a toilet, would you use it?
Listen, I'll try any, almost. Listen, almost.
Oh my.
Okay.
It's
But I would I would probably like
It's-
just to see
Who
because they
wants to
say you
hear
can
Jason?
shit better.
Who wants to hear Jason?
I don't want to shit. No more shit.
Oh, are you kidding me, dude?
Oh, we got Jason's crap. Let's see. All right, hold on.
Jason is one of the best craftsmen I know. But before the roast, I wanted to let Jeff know what kind of performer Jason was. So I found a computer, went to the DIY site, and pulled up the epic Snoop Dogg Man Cave episode.
So this is Jason.
Oh my God, I can't even watch
And
this.
this is
So bad.
Snoop Doggy
Goose
Doggy.
and I are here in LA to build Snoop his own man cave.
Goose showed me Jason rapping in front of Snoop Dogg, and I called my agent. I said, "Can you cancel this man cave?"
It's a brand new place for Snoop to play. It's the D-O-double-G Man Cave. For shizzle, dizzle.
I think he liked it.
Yeah, he did.
That wasn't rapping. That was crapping. You got guts. Tomorrow's a roast. I might look like a slob, but Jason, I heard you rapping. Don't quit your day job.
Jeffrey Ross. I love that guy.
Oh, God.
Jeffrey Ross is the man. He is the man.
Yeah, Jeff Ross is awesome.
Oh, dude, we got to get him on. We got to get Jeffrey Ross on.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
We know where he lives.
Cali
we did
guy?
his house.
Cali guy?
Yeah, I know.
We did his house.
Is he a Cali guy?
No, New Yorker.
Yeah, he's a New Yorker.
he lives
Yeah, we
in
did
the
a man-
city.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
we did a
built-
man cave for him.
Oh.
But anyway, getting back to this, I would use it because technically it's a better position for you to be in. Anatomically,
Right.
It's a better position. Everything slides out a little easier when
They
you're
do
doing
say
it.
Why, your asshole like is
No,
pointing
it's just
in
the
right
position
direction?
that you're in with your knees up. You're
Who
technically.
told? Well, listen, Jason.
Dude,
you're
listen,
doing it right now. You're lifting your knees
think
up. Who told you
think
about this?
about this going back to our ancestors way back before we became Homo sapiens. How did we shit? We squatted. We squatted down and we took a shit. That's the position that our bodies are meant to be in.
Listen,
when
we
shit.
also wore no clothes and we scratched our balls and
Well, you
probably
just
stuck
asked
our
me,
finger in our ass.
where'd that come
Doesn't
from?
mean we still got to do it.
I'm just saying there is some biological,
What the fuck, right?
anatomical reason for this, and that's what the squatty potty is all
and they used to pick, like ticks off your back and eat them and shit, and like
Yeah. Do you do that, Stu?
What do I do?
You don't do that, do you? All right, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I don't want to really ask Stu any more
You
questions.
can actually, Stu could actually.
I'm nervous
Stu could
about what's
actually-
going to come out of his
You
mouth.
know what? He could actually do the tick thing and the shit at the same time since he's naked. He could probably check himself for ticks while you're taking the shit. Right? He killed two birds with one stone since
Sorry,
you're
enough
naked.
shit. The shit was the last episode.
I'm sorry, man. I just had to ask.
So girls don't poop?
No. Duh.
They don't poop. They don't pass gas.
No.
Don't do any of that.
I know.
If they do, it's
We don't
not
have a
what's
butt.
this?
We don't have a
I,
butt.
I was actually going to propose that we all take pictures of our shits.
I wouldn't be
time.
able
Oh,
to.
thanks for your input, Stu.
I
You can
was
sit
just
back
gonna
down now. All
propose.
right, good.
And I got shot down.
Jason's getting mad again.
Listen, hey, well, you know what's great about Stu is that he
You
goes
never
out-
know what's going to happen.
No, you never know what's going to happen. Yeah. We met Costas. Did he ever tell you about the Costas story?
No.
Bob Costas.
No, you
from
never
MLB.
told us. And I used to work with him at MLB,
Jason
so
was
let
so-
me
All
know.
right,
Yeah, Jason
dude,
was
I
so
was
nervous.
mortified on that one too because I'm like, oh shit, it's Bob Costas. I mean, that's a
Right.
pretty big deal, right?
Yeah.
So we're in the MLB studios and he comes in and we're getting ready to do a man cave.
He's
for,
getting his makeup on.
right. We're getting ready to do a man cave for Dan.
I know exactly where that was. Yeah.
Yeah, for Dan Patrick. So Dan Patrick and they know each other, obviously, and there's a little rivalry between them. And I thought it'd be cool to get Bob to say something on video about his man cave. I thought that'd be kind of funny, right? So I said,
But
Goose.
Jason, listen, so Bob Costas is getting his makeup put on and doing his hair and shit. Jason's sitting in the other chair. He's like, oh, we gotta get Bob Costas. That's Bob Costas.
Were you getting makeup put
I
on
go,
too?
I know
next
who
to
the
him?
fuck that guy is.
Not at that time.
I said, I know who he is. What the fuck? I know Bob. Fucking fuck him. What?
I said, Goose,
Talking
go
about- we
ask
got- we
him.
got-
I'm like, Goose, go ask him if he'd do this thing for Dan. It'd be really cool. And he goes, you go.
He goes, oh, maybe we should call his agent and see if we can get a meeting with him to ask him if he would do the thing for. I go, what?
No,
I go,
I
what?
didn't.
I go,
dude.
Jace, what?
No,
I go, what do you want him to do? Oh, say a little something about Dan for our next man cave. I'm like, all right. Hey, Bob. What did I say, Jace?
So he goes, hey, Bob, come here. So he's eating. We're at the fucking table.
Yeah,
He's
but
eating.
fucking, I don't want to get up.
No,
My
he
back
doesn't
hurts.
get up. So Bob, come here. So Bob was nice enough to come over, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, holy shit, that's Bob Costas. He's fucking eating his food. He looks up at Bob. He said, Bob.
Jason's got his
here's
hand in his pocket.
Bob. Yeah. So Bob
Costas.
Wasn't that bad?
I thought you were going to make out with him.
Yeah.
At some point, I thought you were going to slip the tongue or something. It's like, it's Bob Costas. It's Bob Costas. Oh, my God. Give me 5 minutes.
So he comes over. He can't talk now. So he comes over and Goose, without even missing a beat eating, looks up at Bob and he goes, hey, Bob, here's what I want you to do. We're doing a little thing for Dan Patrick. Say something nice on the video. About 30 seconds. Thanks. And he's eating again. I'm like, holy shit. I said, Bob, what he's trying to say was really appreciated if you could do something on video.
Oh, fuck you. Do it. Shut your mouth. Okay, I'll fucking sit on
I'm like,
you.
holy shit, I can't believe how you just asked Bob. You didn't even ask him. You just told him what
Yeah,
he's doing.
Bob was cool. What did he say?
No, he said, yeah,
What did he say to
said,
me?
Yeah, no problem. You got it. I'm like, holy shit, that worked.
And then Jason went,
That's funny. Yeah.
2.
Yeah, I don't like him that much. I just said I never met the
Let's
guy.
look at Bob Costas, man. You know who that is over there? Yeah, he's 4'7".
Yeah, he's a little guy.
He's 100 pounds, and he talks like he's a
That's when we got.
lion.
That's when we got the shaves. By the barbers. They came in, did the shows.
That was good.
Dude, cut me the fuck up.
I got a lot of pimples.
He cut me up.
Yeah, I needed the alcohol.
We had Dirk. We had the two
like really nice skin.
We had these barbers come in, right? The legit straight razor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
did you ever get a straight razor? Like, what do you shave on your body? Tell me, like your armpits?
Wax.
Wax everything?
You can't see what you do.
Wax your armpits?
No, I shave.
Listen, I've got my armpits.
I shave my armpits
waxed.
and my legs, and then
Shit hurts, man.
You love the wax place.
Waxing?
Listen,
what hurts? Wax what?
You tried bringing me to the wax place. They didn't have enough wax.
Tony, what do you wax? I guarantee you it doesn't hurt as much as my waxing.
No.
That's like 40-year-old
Not
virgin.
even close.
Kind of hurt. Right?
No.
Listen, so I do. They won't do anything like waxing. Like I want a Brazilian one time.
I get them every 3 weeks.
Do you? So I get my armpits waxed. Okay, I get my lower back, like near my tailbone. I got like a patch, like the island of Hawaii over there.
Little forest down there.
What the fuck is that? I went over, I scratched my back. I fucking came back with like a fucking. I thought I was shedding.
What's the worst? Is that the worst, or what's the worst?
No, the vagina is the worst.
Oh,
I don't have one.
We don't have one of those, so I
sorry.
can't relate to that. But I
We're
can
gonna get
imagine.
to you.
Yeah,
Listen,
I
she's
can
over there
imagine.
really vagina. We're gonna get to you.
Yeah,
Relax. Let us talk about
let's
talk about our back here. For
Go ahead. It's comical listening to this.
Yeah. What's? I mean, is that worse than the armpit, or is the armpit worse? It's got to be the armpit. Right?
No, the armpit's really not too
The
bad.
armpit's not bad at all.
You know what's fucking bad?
What?
The nose.
Oh my God! No, it's not.
Listen to me. I mean, as bad as I can go. I didn't get my balls done or not, but I'm just saying. Listen.
Yeah.
So I go right, and I go to the girl. I go. She goes, "Oh, we do nose hairs. You know, if you come in, you get your back done, you get the free nose hair." Like,
you get free. You get the free.
My mother used to tell me, "Listen, don't ever pull a hair out of your nose." Why, Mom? Oh my God, you got an infection. It goes right to your brain. You die. I go, Jesus Christ. So I was like a nervous wreck. I ain't fucking, listen, I'll never do that.
Oh my God.
My mama said.
Listen, I forgot that she even said anything. This girl stuck up. So here's what they do. They get this blue, like black wax, right? And they hit it up, and then they start like stirring it up.
Yep.
And they get tongue depressors. Not one, like 4. And then they mix it, and then they go and they get one tongue depressor. They pull it off, they mix it, they put it in a little ball. They shove it up your nose. And then they squeeze the end of your nose. I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, you got to hold it for 20 seconds. I'm like, all right, I never got this done. So I'm holding it.
Dirk, you're shaking your head.
Are you ready? And
No,
she
but
like,
I've watched
look
him
at me.
do it.
She goes like this. She's like, pokes at it. I go, what the fuck you doing? It's my nose.
It's a
No,
big
I'm trying
nose.
to see if the wax is melted or like it's set up yet. I'm like, well, what do you mean? What if it doesn't set up enough? Well, then it won't rip no hairs out. I'm like, well, what if it sets up too much? Oh, we might pull skin off. I go, fucking, you didn't tell me this before you did this. I said, you didn't say nothing like
You
this.
didn't get that info,
You just said,
did
oh,
you?
yeah, we're going to wax your nose. You didn't tell me you're going to pull skin off if you fuck up.
That's what happens when you get a facial too. They do
I
extract.
go, so I'm like, listen, well, you better keep checking it then. So she keeps poking me in the nose,
You're all
right?
nervous.
So now I look like a fucking walrus. I got 2 black things stuck up my nose, right? And 2 tongue depressors coming out like they're my fucking tusks. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, right? So she goes, okay, this one's ready. I go, all right. She goes, I'm going to count to 3. I go, okay. She goes, 1. Bam!
She got you.
She fucking waxed my nose. Let me tell you something. And there was a couple like half inches. Like I don't go for that shit.
Couldn't
right?
you
So I'm
just
like,
cut them?
so wait, yeah, you can, but they
have
grow
a
back.
machine
It's a
that-
pain in the ass. Because I look at my nose. I got like this nostril.
You know he's ADD. He can't
Yeah,
deal with
yeah,
that.
I
true.
broke my nose a couple times.
Yeah.
So anyway, so then she goes, oh,
Couple
and
times.
she goes, I'm going to cut the tree. She bang hits it again. Well, listen, she holds these 2 tongue depressors up. It looks like a cross between like Frosty the Snowman and a Chia Pet. All right, Frosty because it was round, like, and it was like looking at me, and then all around this fucking wax was white. They don't just pull the hairs out; they pull the whole fucking roots, all kinds of shit. It looked like, listen, it looked like a Christmas tree. It would look like an ornament. I was like, what the fuck is that? And now I'm pointing shit out, and I'm going, what is that thing right there? She goes, oh, that's the root, your nerve. I go, you're fucking pulling my nerves out of my head. My mother told me I'm gonna get an infection, and I think I am now. I'm gonna die.
Oh man, remind me never to do this.
So I go. She goes, "How does that feel?" So then she gets a light. She sticks the light at my nose, and then she's like looking around with like this thing, and I'm like, she goes, "Oh, there's some more in the corner." So she goes, "Okay."
You let her do it again?
Wait, listen, hold on. So she gets the thing, right? Then she sticks it up like, listen, in this corner, like in the front, because I have a deviated septum, it's like deep. You know, it's a 1/4 inch. You know? She stuck that fucking thing right up there. Like, and then she goes, all right, pinch your nose. So she pinched my nose. Now I look like a walrus that has completely lost the fight because my tusk is like coming by my cheekbone because she's got it on the angle like this. So now I'm starting to look like, you know, them tribes in Africa where the people go and they put all kinds of bones through their nose and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I hope no one's taking a picture of this. I'm looking around for cameras.
Were you taking pictures of this?
Yeah, we've got pictures of it.
Yeah. Whatever. And no, you don't. Yeah. So then the girl goes, okay, 1, 2, bang. She hits it again. So now I'm expecting it. I know that what it feels like. But let me tell you something. So then she got up in the corner. She did like 3, 4 times each side. Nothing, right? I have no hairs on my nose. This is great. I was smelling stuff that I've never smelled before. I was smelling like my smell went from 2
super smell
to 8. That's a big jump.
You know you're supposed to have hair in your nose.
Listen, so I find this out
like a
later.
superpower.
Wait,
yeah,
so I'm smelling shit, right? I'm like, because I pinched my nose. I'm like stuffed right now. I got to stuff, but it was like, man, that you know that my
it's kind of cool, isn't it?
My wife's hair smells pretty good. Like, hey, honey, yeah, spraying all the perfume. Now I'm starting to smell my dogs, you know, and so. But it was great. It was like I was smelling. So then I start sneezing like constantly. Because there's nothing, all these particles, you know, like when you wake up on Sunday and you smell your mother's gravy and you look it out and that beam of sun's coming like through the thing and you see all these things floating. You're going, what the fuck is that? That scares the shit out of me when I was a kid. Let me tell you, I'd be like, these fucking little things flying everywhere. Where are these things coming from, you know? Now you're sucking them into your fucking brain because you got no hairs for them things to catch, right? Yeah. And they go right in. It's not like there's any filter. There's nothing. You're not filtering.
You got rid of that filter, man, when you pulled that shit out.
Then you go, and all of a sudden, you're like, your nose is itchy. You got to pick a booger. You get a tissue, and you go up in there. Your boogers aren't the same, man. Really. All the fucking really hard shit, like hard boogers, they're in your throat. They're in your chest. They're in,
man, I didn't realize how involved this was actually going to be, man. Holy shit.
Dude.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How'd your shit smell?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Didn't change your opinion on yourself?
I don't poop. Right. I don't poop.
You didn't feel sorry for the people around you?
He's like
you don't
Michelle.
poop?
They don't.
That shit don't stink. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's creation.
Dude, that's nuts.
But anyway, did you ever? So wait. So I got my nose. I got my ear. My one ear had a long hair on it. And they pulled that thing out. They didn't do it with wax, though. The girl did it with tweezers.
Tweezers, yeah.
Bang.
If it's one hair.
You should see the lady when him and I walked into a wax place. It was pretty funny, her expression.
I says, he wants a Brazilian.
I didn't know we were going either. He's like, just come on, we're going somewhere.
Like you surprised him.
You got your nose done. Didn't you get your nose done?
Absolutely not.
What'd you get done?
Nothing.
Yeah, he got a unibrow.
No, I still have my unibrow.
He got it's see the space? That was from me. Okay? I helped this kid out.
I'm lucky I have blonde hair. They don't notice it.
You don't do any waxing? You wax your arms. I mean, come on.
No, I don't.
Come on, Jace, it's us.
What are you talking about?
Listen, it's me.
Your legs?
I see the hairs. I see the.
Why are you flexing? Why are you
talking about? I don't know what you mean.
All right.
I don't know what you mean. No, I never had a wax.
Michelle, let me ask you a question.
But listen, hold on. I shaved. Because when I used to do the fitness modeling, I had to shave my chest. I had to.
We heard about that excursion.
I'm just saying, but I was thinking about it one day. I just never did the wax. I just got a razor.
Shaved?
Yeah.
Okay. No waxing. You don't do it.
Never did.
We got to take.
But I'm glad. I'll never. After this story, I'm never doing the nose. I'll tell you that.
No, it's good.
No,
you smell. You just need to like wear one of them masks, like them people on the planes.
I don't have
like from Asia.
I have no desire.
You ever see them? They always wearing masks and shit.
Anyway,
all right, Michelle, what do you get waxed? Start and listen.
Brazilian every 3 weeks, sometimes
every
thighs.
3 weeks. Now
every
let
3
me.
weeks.
All right,
yeah.
Listen,
I could go 4, but yeah, I go 3.
How does that? What do you do? Like, tell me the whole.
All right, so you go down there, you lay down, you go like diamond shaped. With your legs.
Like you're getting an exam.
And then, like that. Except you don't have to like bend your legs as much. So, and then the lady comes over with the hard wax and she puts it on. And then
you tell her, like, if you want the flying wing or.
Well, she'll just be like everything. And I mean, I say everything, but like I don't know who else. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
whatever they want to do.
So hold on. You everything, but some girls might leave something.
You know what? It's not typically asked a lot because I don't think it's very common for anymore. But you know what? I guess they can tell from like your previous ones. Like she probably is like, okay, she gets everything because it like all grows back the same, you know?
Okay.
So then she'll usually start bikini, then she'll do like one here, and then she'll be like rip, then do the same thing, here, rip. Sometimes the girls take forever. I hate when the girls take forever. I'm like, just rip it, just be done. I hate when the girls like talk to you and then like, you know, like pat it down. I'm like, no, just
you mean like the cable guy?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm in a rush. Just it hurts more than thinking about it. Like it never gets easier, you know. So it always hurts.
So it doesn't get easier.
It doesn't get.
It's always bad.
And then
well, your hair grows less. So the more you get waxed, like for example, when I was younger, my mom used to yell at me all the time because I would sneak behind her back and get my eyebrows waxed. Because when I was in high school, middle school, it was cool to have like thin eyebrows. And she was like, it's not going to grow back the same. It's not going to grow back the same. It was so true. Because I used to have these big bushy eyebrows. And I don't have
eyebrows are big, like with models and shit now, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And you ruin it because when you wax, eventually like if it messes up your follicles and they don't grow back the same. Okay. So I should have listened to my mom. But anyway, so
we all
that's
should
what
have.
we all should have. But anyway,
you did the front. Now
that's what happened. So now it doesn't hurt as much because the hair is probably not as thick as it. I've been doing it for 3 years. Yeah. So
then what happened?
So then she'll be like, okay, either she'll
go ahead.
Bend over and get on all fours, or go like this.
Hands and knees.
Squatting position.
Wow. Or get your knees to your
wrestling
chest.
practice.
All right, so I got an interesting question.
Wait, hold on, Jason. We don't want to talk about you.
And then I get my eyebrows.
I'm gonna ask her.
We're in the middle of the thing, and you're cutting her the fuck off.
I'm sorry.
Ask me what is it.
All right, so you go over, and then they go from your tailbone to all the way.
Yeah.
Wow, I need one of them. You should try it.
You want to be there, Dirk, when that happens?
There's not enough wax.
No, there's not enough wax.
Okay,
dude.
fuck. All right, Jacqueline. Fucking unbelievable motherfucker over here telling me there's not enough wax for his ass.
Wait, and then I get my eyebrows threaded.
You do the thread.
Threading.
Yeah. All right, so let me ask you this, because
they are. Let me tell you something. They are symmetrical.
Yeah.
Very good.
Nicely done.
Do a good job. Yeah.
So,
Jason, yours look good too, man.
Thanks.
You get yours threaded?
No, my wife will sometimes trim it for me.
That's cool.
Yeah, keeps it nice and tight.
How about your ear hairs?
I don't really have a problem with that. If I see something, I'll pull it.
Really? You have a big bush too, or no? What happened?
I don't know. As far as bushes go for guys, I think it's average size.
You've never trimmed.
I'd like to propose.
It's sandy blonde.
I think we should all vlog all this stuff. Yeah. You vlog yours.
As soon as I start talking about
bush,
as soon as I start,
do you like a guy that maintains himself, or do you like a guy that's just like, I'm sorry, man.
I'm talking to you. And
can I ask a fucking question yet?
Yeah. But what? You scape? Manscaped?
I guess to some extent, I scape a little bit. Yeah, I try to keep things, clean.
What? I mean, clean, but I'm just saying. What do you use? Number 2, like a trimmer? What do you got?
For what? I trim my hair on my chest.
I'm saying. So you have a big 70s bush? Is that what you're telling me? Do you like?
No,
you
I do.
Trim the thing?
No, I do trim it. I do trim it. Yeah.
How do you do that? Like with
clippers?
Yeah, what number? That's what I'm saying.
It's not even a number. I think
number 4. Number 4 is a big. Number 4 is a bush.
You know what? I don't even know. You know what? I'll report back to you on the number next time I do it. I'll report.
We'll get you a Floby. We have a Floby somewhere.
Yeah, no, we've used it before. Yeah.
All right, Kate. Ask your question.
No, I was going to say so. No, I forgot my fucking question. Thanks, man. No, I always think it's interesting when you ask women about your gynecologist, right?
Yeah,
and most women are like, "Oh, it's a guy. Come on, it's a guy."
Yeah, it's got all mine are guys.
So what's weird is that women don't care if it's a guy or a girl, right? They just you guys don't care, right?
No.
So what about when you go to have
my
Brazilian wax?
I mean, there's no men waxers. I go to European wax.
Would you have a problem with that if it was a guy doing it? It's so.
But
so
I'm yet to see a man waxer, and I've been doing it for 3 years. I go to European wax.
Jason waxes.
yeah, right. But
he's a spackler.
Isn't it strange though? Like when you grew up, Dirk, did you have a female or a male doctor?
I had a male doctor.
See, I
had a female doctor.
I actually had both.
Yeah, she used to check hernias all the time.
I always had a male doctor, and it would be weird for me to have it would be weird for me to have a female doctor.
Well, you had a male doctor?
I grew up all my life with a male doctor. It's always been a male doctor.
Yeah. So
you all right? You want to say anything to anybody? You want to come out? You want
my friend's an
Corey, are you all right?
My friend Annika.
Right, a whole point tickled my nuts.
My friend Annika's an oncologist. She could help you.
No, I'm just saying. It's funny how women don't care.
Yeah.
Women could care less. Just like getting a massage.
Yeah.
Now, this is where we're going to agree. The guys. If I go in to get a massage, like a relaxing massage, ain't no guy touching me to get a massage.
Any massage, relaxing or not.
Come here, Jace.
No guys.
Yeah. No, I had that happen once, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to, but I didn't sign up for the guy. I need a girl. Nothing personal.
But you have gloves.
But girls could care less.
No, it's funny because my guy knows are always guys.
What did he say?
And then the waxers are always females.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, what'd you say?
You want to hear the story?
Yeah.
So my wife and I go in the city. I don't remember where it was, and we signed up to get a massage, and I was getting a 90-minute massage.
Jason.
And I'm thinking, all right, it's cool.
Abused,
so I go in, and this guy says, "Are you Jason Cameron?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Jason Cameron." And he goes, "I'm going to take you back to your room." I'm like, "All right, let's take me back to my room." I go back, and he starts mixing the oils like he's custom blending. So he looks at me and he goes, "Well, I'm going to custom blend your oils, and what scent would you like?"
He was going to what?
He's custom,
what?
He's custom blending the oils. And he says, "What
from
scent
where?
will you?"
From
For
where-
the
where do
oils they use on you, keep up, all right?
Go ahead.
The oils they use on you, they custom blend them, right? So he said, "What scent would you like?" I'm like, I'm a little confused. You're not doing the massage, are you? And he goes, "Yeah, no, I am." I'm like, "No, you're not."
Jeez,
Well, there's been a mistake, and nothing personal, sir, but I didn't. I requested a female, so I think we got to go back and check the records because
you get arrested. You have a lawsuit against you if you do it now.
If I'm going in, I'm getting naked, and I'm going to have a relaxing massage. A woman's doing it. That's all there is to it. Would you? Let me ask you, Goose. If you went in, right, and they had your name down, and the guy came out.
Now, did you specifically ask for a woman?
Are you going to answer my question?
Okay, good.
And the guy comes out and says, "I'm going to give you your massage now." Would you have a problem? Would you be cool with that, or would you want to? Would you say, "No, I want a female to do it"?
Probably an ugly female. I need.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. Like, listen,
Dirk,
I've gotten massages by guys.
100%.
Listen, I've had guys. This one guy, his name was Animal.
But that's different, though. It's different. Listen,
not in my back.
I know a lot of guys.
Chiropractor.
It's a chiropractor. It's a sports guy.
Yeah, if you go to a spa,
that's different. Because I worked with male doctors.
What if a hot guy came out to massage your wife? What would you say?
I don't care. I mean, it's up to her. No,
you put the mask on from.
Yeah. But I always thought it was interesting how women could care less. Women doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but guys definitely care. We
really?
definitely care.
I would think you guys wouldn't. So funny.
You would think we would. Hold on.
Do you look at his when you
hold on. You would think we would.
When you're going to
care
go find your gynecologist, you say, "Man, what kind of?" Do you look at his fingers?
No, I just look who because.
Reputable?
Yeah, like I'm like who, whatever, and then who can have me the time I can go.
So you really think a guy would be comfortable laying naked on a table and having another guy rub him down?
I guess I don't know. I feel like guys are just
rub them down. Like
guys,
question.
I don't know. You know,
It's an easy question.
Yeah, no. I guess
Look at Jason's
right.
hands. You want like his hands rubbing you?
They're actually smooth. I don't know. They're not that callous.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying
he lotions Jason.
I can't. Stu, what about you, Stu? If you're going to go get a massage,
don't bring Stu into this.
If you're going to go,
right?
well, he does get
Next
naked to take a shit.
He's going to go to shit every time.
When you go in to get a massage, have you ever had a massage?
I've never had a massage. I feel bad.
Sit down, Stu.
I feel uncomfortable.
Would you?
I feel like I'm bothering.
Let's just say you were going to get a massage. You are paying for it, by the fucking way. So if you're going to bother somebody, you're going to pay for it. But if you're going to get a massage,
would you
and you're
request
naked,
a man or
you're getting
woman?
naked on a table. Would you want a guy or a female?
Naked? You get naked?
I probably would prefer a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel like it would probably be half and half.
Half and half? No, it's not my half and half. I mean, guys. How many guys would prefer?
Yeah.
No.
90%.
Easily 90.
Guys are rough.
Easily 90. You really? How about you? Zane?
Guys are so unsensitive.
Yeah, I mean
they're rough. They got calluses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want a nice, smooth, small.
Oh, true.
I thought this was a no-brainer. I was like, why? I'm just around this table. Goose had to hesitate.
Let's see if Zoppy. Get Zop.
Zop, what do you
Zoppy's
think?
here. He's here
Zoppy, you've had massages, right? You've had
Zoppy.
sensual massages, right?
Green Acres lawn sprinklers.
And what's your preference?
A woman.
There you go. Thank you.
Hands down.
Yeah. There you go.
Hands down where?
And what about, hold on, give it back to him. What about doctor? Would you rather a male doctor or a female doctor?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so
what if it's your proctologist?
There you're going to get 50-50.
Yeah, there, right. But they're from females. You also get 50-50. Because I have some friends that are like, no, I go to a girl, and I'm like,
most of the women I talk to go to guys.
What else? Oh, wait. What else do you wax your armpits?
sometimes. It depends on like what I have going.
Really?
Yeah, I want to laser hair in my armpits.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you put Botox in your armpits like to stop?
To stop sweating, but I don't sweat enough that I would like have to do that. I feel
She
like that's,
doesn't
like,
shit.
kind of
She doesn't sweat. You know, we're learning a lot about
only
Michelle.
things go into
She doesn't
Michelle.
fart. She
Yeah.
doesn't pass gas.
She drinks, but nothing comes out.
She loves cable guys.
Yeah.
Or they love her. I'm sorry. That's the other way around.
Exactly.
Listen, the cable guy. That's crazy.
It's
8 hours to put
I
3
should get a
Dirk wasn't here
camera.
for that
I wish there was
story.
a camera in there for that. You guys would have cracked up. It would have been a funny thing to play.
We should put a hidden camera.
We
in
really
your place.
should. Not in my room, but
not
yeah,
in the room.
maybe,
No, in the or maybe
in the living room.
maybe in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen. You
That's
cook.
the only room
Well,
that you can have a camera.
how's the kitchens at that place?
Oh my god, nice! All new appliances, all marble.
We gotta go
top
check this
stove.
place out,
You
Goose.
guys need to come.
Yeah, we
Brand
gotta
new
go check it
dishwasher.
out.
We're gonna do a podcast from there.
I think it'd be. I was thinking about it. The man cave, like you would be like, wow, this is like
Let's do
phenomenal.
it. And you
I
gotta-
need someone to mount our TVs.
That's why.
Yeah, we could do that.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna end up working when I'm over there.
No wonder why the cable guy was there 6 hours. You had him cleaning.
I ripped up all the boxes. Like there were
In
so
little
many-
pieces?
No, in little pieces because I had to move.
I
them
need
out.
them.
Oh, you need them?
Yeah, because I start the fires outside.
Oh, okay. I'll bring them for you then.
all right.
I put them in the. I'll just put them in a bag and. give
All
them
right,
to you
that's
next
cool.
time.
35 pizza boxes out there aren't enough.
You're right.
That's my kids. My kids order for the whole
That's
street.
why the floor's sticky because your
Right.
kids at a party down here never cleaned up.
No. That's me playing beer pong. I was practicing. I don't want them ever to come to me and say, yeah, Dad, I want to challenge you in
All right.
beer
So
pong
what?
and not win.
What did we learn today? We learned that most guys would rather a female massage therapist, and we also learned that
It only happened once to you, right? Where the one time.
one time that the guy thought he was going to give me a massage. I'm like, ain't gonna happen.
Did you ever have a really hot girl give you a massage? Like,
You know what? It's 50-50 on that. Sometimes.
no, it's not. It's either
it is.
yes or no.
It's 50-50 in terms of how many times.
Oh, half the times you had an ugly one,
and
half
the
times.
time. But I'll tell you what, the ugly ones beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, they like try to torture you. They
Oh,
put
man.
their elbow in your back and shit. You're like,
She
you're
goes,
like,
"Is that
is
too
that
hard?"
it?
Nope, it's good. Keep
Yeah.
going deeper.
Oh.
Nope, because you're never going to say mercy. I mean, I'm too much of a. You know what I mean? I can't. I'm not going to say yeah.
Did you ever have like a girl just like fluffy, like pet you and like not
Scratch
really
your back?
massage you? Like,
maybe I don't know.
boner.
Most
Jason got a boner.
most of the massages though that I get are the deep tissue massages.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
I need
yeah, okay. Sports medicine.
All right.
Yeah, I got
Hey,
you.
whatever.
Jason.
I'm just telling you, man. But
All right.
but
Listen,
never,
your wife's
never,
not listening.
Never
Relax.
underestimate. Never underestimate a woman in terms of being able strong enough to kick the shit out of you.
The best
Oh
one
yeah.
is stretch.
You should see me
telling
ripping
you,
up
your
those boxes
size.
today.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
I got black and blue marks the next day on one of them. She was Russian. That's a
Rushing,
big
like
girl.
going fast, or
She was
rushing,
Russian.
like from? Oh,
She was
Russian.
Russian. Yeah, she's from Russia.
Oh, okay. She's from Russia.
She was a big girl. A big girl.
Really?
She's a big
Natasha?
girl.
Usually they're usually
Natasha
tiny.
beat your ass?
That was probably her name, Natasha.
usually tiny.
I was nervous.
Listen, what if
I
all of a
was- that was
sudden, like,
one
you get a
time I was
massage, and
nervous.
she goes, "Oh, I'm going to do your wrist," and all of a sudden, "Yeah, I'm going to do your other wrist," and all of a sudden, you hear click, 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 and you're fucking strapped to the table. what would you do?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. Freaked me the fuck out. I don't know. And her name was Natasha?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Man. Mercy? I don't know, man.
Oh god.
I don't know. What would you do? I don't know.
Listen,
Call
I've never
for-
been fuck that. No, no, I don't play that. No, well, I mean,
You've been in some weird situations. What are you
Yeah.
talking about, dude?
no, but I'm just saying, nothing like that.
Yeah. No, it's usually pretty straightforward.
What would
shit.
you do? What would you do?
I don't know, man.
Start kicking.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you fight it? Would you fight?
Yeah,
I
I'd
mean,
definitely fight it, dude. That would freak me the fuck out. What the hell's going on? You don't know what's happening. Like, all right.
This is good wine, man.
If she was really
Jason's
hot,
gonna
I might be
fight.
all right with it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
This is podcast number 757.
It's 15, maybe. I don't know. Is it 15? 13,
Oh wait,
14?
wait,
What do we
wait,
got,
wait,
Stu?
we're not getting off yet. Go ahead.
I literally I'm only saying this because I care about content. I'm going to be terribly embarrassed to say it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Would you spit it out already?
But we were talking about
This is what you're embarrassed about. We just had this fucking conversation. on what you're
we were
embarrassed
talking about shaving before and cutting pubes, and it's not that I have a story, but there's times where my stuff gets so
Jesus
long.
Christ. Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna throw up. He fucks us every time.
I can't.
What happens? What do you braid your pubes? What do you do?
Then it gets
dreadlocks.
It goes forward into the top of the foreskin.
You get like ingrown pubic
and
hair.
I'm like, oh shit! It's
it
pinching
gets stuck
like all
on your
over the
brim.
place.
Oh my god, dude!
Oh my god,
dude, you gotta take care of that shit.
Jason, this is all you, man.
All me.
Created
my
a
God.
monster
What are
with
you talking
this fucking guy. You know, listen,
nothing to
we're
do with
learning
that.
too much about him.
Yeah,
man.
way too fucking much, dude. Way too much. Damn. Dude, that's
And listen, we call his wife and we ask her, and she confirms this
she
shit.
does. She can confirm. We need to call her on that. Has your wife ever taken care of that for you? Does she help you shave that shit or trim it?
Tweeze it?
You need a hedge trimmer?
Rosie.
One time,
Get you like a carbide. Get you like a carbide blade.
I had a flute. Yeah, one time I was at band camp.
One time she did try to shave it.
Dude.
We were like, early in the dating, and
Wow.
first.
So she died.
Early in the dating? Early in the dating?
Yeah,
She was
like
doing
ride or
it.
die.
Day
a couple years
How many
in.
fucking dates is this?
We were a couple
third
years
date,
in.
she's cutting your pubes?
We knew each other for 3 days. She started to
Holy
shave
shit.
my balls.
Shave my balls. A couple years in,
Wait,
yeah.
the fifth date. Fucking ever.
So wait, did you
We were
trim
living
it? What
together
happened?
at
What
that
happened?
point. Yeah, so
What'd she say?
she
Listen, your
literally-
bush
she
is
came-
too big?
No. She came here and did something to it. And
What does that
literally-
mean? What is
She
that?
brought
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa.
razor. She
that
brought
mean?
the razor to
Like a bic.
Like a straight razor?
Yeah, like yeah.
Okay, not a trimmer.
I've done it before.
Right, go
It's
ahead.
never been a problem.
Right.
She takes one swipe
You
and
weren't-
it starts to bleed. And I'm like, fuck this. We are not doing this.
What?
Yeah.
What's your wife's
I
name?
gotta get
Elena
this image.
Bobbitt?
I gotta get this image out of my head now. I can't. I got this image. In my
He's
head.
got scars around his pubes where he tried to shave. So what happened? That's it? You just stopped right there? Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I was
Did
like,
you finish the job?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You,
Yeah.
you cried
And what
mercy.
she meant?
at
What?
that
She
point?
asked you to shave everything?
No, I just said.
Can you imagine him shaving everything? Look at this guy.
No, I don't want to imagine anything. Really.
I go. Would you be interested in shaving me?
Would you be interested in shaving me?
Swear to God.
By the way, honey, would you be interested in shaving me?
Smooth,
really,
bro.
Rosie's
Dude, let me
great.
tell you,
Really
he's fucking
awesome.
smooth.
Light the candles.
Dude, he got her.
Hey, he did.
Listen, that might be the secret to all you guys out there that are looking to hook up with a chick and get married.
Wow.
The line is, after you take her out to dinner that night, you send her home. The next time, you say, you want to shave my balls? And that really turns
Light some
Next
candles.
thing you know, you're coming down the fucking aisle.
Light some candles. Light some candles first. Come in with a robe. Hey, baby.
I can't believe this. Listen, we're going to be off the show. We're going to be off the station pretty soon. You can go on. Where do you get us? Like, where do you go?
Third fucking date. She's cutting
iTunes.
your
Listen,
pubes.
you got to show me how to go and
Pod
like.
Cave Podcast.
Yes,
Yeah.
Pod Cave Podcast.
And we're
Yeah, he has all this fancy shit. I can't like copy or nothing.
No, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing on the social media thing. Someone's got to write it out for him. He goes, well, how do you post videos to Facebook?
Whatever, dude. Okay, fucking.
And if I can promote, we're
all of
also
a
on
sudden he's Steve
YouTube.
Jobs, this motherfucker over here.
Also on YouTube, yeah.
He doesn't even know his Facebook
Go on to our
password.
Twitter. Yeah.
His wife does everything.
right,
Like
you're
he's like,
right.
oh, fuck it. What do you mean? You can't? You don't know how to post anything on Facebook? Huh?
You got me
I was
there.
on MySpace
He goes,
yesterday. Like, fucking,
hey, what's your thing?
okay,
I'm like,
fucking
oh,
Johnny. Get the fuck out of here. Mr. fucking genius over here. Steve Jobs came back from life. Fucking now Jason
I
Cameron.
can post on all three of the fucking social media things. You have a problem with that, so let's
There's
not,
4.
The 3 that I use.
What
by the
3
way.
do you use?
Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the 3 that I use. I don't use Snap. I don't do the Snap.
See, I do the Snap.
Anyway, where were we? What were we
I don't fucking know. You were telling us how great you were about with the IT shit, you know?
Jesus.
Fucking prick.
You're getting all upset. Relax, man.
Fucking, you got all this shit. Your wife's doing it. I don't know. What
She is. Thank God, because I'm terrible with it, man. I'm like,
dude, I know you're fucking. You can build a fucking house, but you cannot work a fucking.
It's not that I can't
phone.
do it. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, I know you don't want to.
I hate it.
It's a lot.
Well,
It's a
do
hassle.
you agree? I mean, do you love doing it, or you do it because you have to fucking do it?
Well, I do it. You know, I like it once in a while. I like talking to people and listen. There's
What do you hate about it?
The funny
Dude,
videos.
It's like listen. It's like when we worked together, Goose.
Get me the video.
You would get mad at me. Why?
to
Why
me.
would you get mad at me?
Listen to
Why
me.
would you get mad at me? Just answer the question.
For what?
On set, we were working. Why would you get mad at me? Because I was what? Because I was doing what? working. I would never let go. I would
Yeah,
just
you're
work it
anal.
through. Exactly.
It's crazy.
So when I'm working, I don't want to have to fucking deal with the social media thing. You know what I mean? But I get it. I understand you have to do it. You have to be. But anyway.
Listen. Anyway, listen.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you a video.
Like a couple hours one night or something.
Yeah. No.
And connecting with people.
Yeah.
Sure, Stu. Sure. You and I'll connect. Stu. We'll connect.
You got him fucking started. You can't be giving him wine and shit.
I know, man. This is what he's been.
So
drinking
listen, there's videos on the internet that I like. I like watch that YouTube thing.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh, the YouTube's the best.
So this one is a our
we're on YouTube. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying this video is our special forces guys, like the guys who train, everything like that. Yeah. And they're teaching the Iraqi soldiers how to train, and they're trying to do like jumping jacks and stuff, okay? So I want you to really look at this and like keep an eye on the Iraqi guys in the background, okay? This is the funniest video.
This is a legit video.
Listen,
this is
if
like
I ever have a bad day, yeah, legit video. Okay, push the button. Look at the guys, man. Keep your eye on the guys in the back.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
what the fuck?
What is that? It's like Jerry's Kids.
Dude, it's fucking terrible, dude.
Oh, my God.
They kept no...
Wow, absolutely no rhythm.
Listen,
absolutely.
I watched that.
That's like the opposite of rhythm.
Over 300 times I watched that video.
God,
What's it called, Dirk?
That's funny.
Iraqi jumping jacks.
Iraqi jumping jacks.
That's hilarious.
It's these guys.
I'm gonna watch that again.
There's a couple ACLs blown out of the Iraqi forces. Them trying to do jumping jacks. It's the funniest video I've ever seen.
Does that remind you? Because you told me the story about your two wrestling kids and how you couldn't stop.
Oh, how the one guy wanted to fly into the other kid.
That's another time.
Dude,
that's another time.
This might be even better.
That you think? All right, dude. I was cracking up when you told me that story.
Right now, go on YouTube after you're done with our podcast and go on Iraqi jumping jacks, and we're going to put it on. We're going to put a link.
That's good stuff.
Can we put a link on our thing?
Of course, not only are we putting links, but what I do.
You're invading Michelle's space.
Sorry.
You know that, right?
So Michelle, and Jason have our own mic.
Jason, and I.
Yeah, all three of us.
How you'd say that, but
every time I don't know. All I know is Jay Stu, has been getting closer and closer.
Every time.
I think he was had his left breast on Michelle's head when he was trying to go and use the mic. He's using her mic. Yeah,
Michelle, no offense, he's got bigger boobs than
the
you.
mic, but we won't say nothing. Yeah, Jay.
You can go to our YouTube and I have a playlist of videos that we reference from each episode. So one playlist would be references from episode 8, episode 9, and you can go to that and see all these videos.
All right, so what's the name?
Don't put the list on people shitting naked. Don't put that. Don't get them.
Yeah, what do people go on YouTube?
Pod Cave Podcast.
Pod Cave Podcast. That name sucks.
Listen,
that game sucks ass.
We're still coming up with names.
Michelle, you were supposed to do this 5 weeks ago.
No, hold on. I wrote down.
Dirk, if you think of anything, just shout it out, man, because we're trying to figure this out. The problem is every time we come up with a cool name,
I wrote one down. I did write one down. Hold on.
Like half-assed.
Despicable Podcast.
Despicable.
Oh wait, Slap Ass Pod Cave.
What?
Slap Ass Pod Cave.
We said that already. Didn't we say that?
I don't know.
About 6
I like that
that's
one,
not bad.
Slap ass, right?
Yeah.
We tried to do that, and somebody had that.
No apologies.
No, we didn't try slap ass. We tried half-ass.
Half-ass.
So listen, anybody listening right now, if you got an idea,
2.5 ass?
2.5 ass.
2.5.
If you got an idea, let us know because we're this is driving Goose. This is driving Goose crazy because he hates this name. The whole reason we started saying it is because he said we're doing a pod cave today. I'm like, no, we're doing a podcast, and he kept calling it Pod Cave. So Pod Cave podcast.
Fuck it.
Well, that is the story.
That's a great story. That was fucking great.
I think Pod Cave is funny though.
I don't mind it.
I don't. Yeah.
It's kind of growing.
That's like you had Man Cave.
Yeah, but
so
Pod Cave is cool. Go check us out on Pod Cave.
Yeah.
No, we got fucking podcast, Pod Cave, Pod. What the fuck is that? I can't even spell that. All right?
I think it should just be Pod Cave.
Yeah,
that's all it should be. It's Pod Cave.
So we're dropping a podcast.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because they already know it's a podcast. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's called Pod Cave. Can we get that?
Cave.
Get that.
Write it down,
all,
Stu.
like,
Write it down, Stu. Put it on your
website
list.
and shit.
Podcast.
Put it on your list of things to do.
He's coming up with some fucking devious ass thing. We gotta get off the air before he gets the fuck on. You know? Hey, listen, I fucking smack my dick on the fucking counter before I take a piss. What? I know there's freaky shit in him, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, without a doubt, dude. I agree. 100%.
And listen, if we can get it, we'll get Stu to take a picture of his bush, and we'll put it on our.
I don't know if I want to see that.
We'll put it on our channel.
I don't know if I want to see that.
But listen, if you have a picture of a '70s bush or a bush that you think Stu, just from hearing him or seeing him, maybe would look like, please, go on our website. What's our website?
I don't know.
It's on
Cameron TV.
No, it's on Libsyn.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know what
it'll be on the next one. We'll figure that
Way
out.
to make it difficult for all our listeners.
Just go to the podcast. Go to the podcast app on iTunes.
I'm gonna put the link in my bio right now.
No, we do have a website, but I can't remember what.
Go on there and check us out. We need a place for people to go and post pictures.
Yeah, we do. We need like a social media for it.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
You gonna get that done?
We got to figure. Listen,
I can do that right now.
Do a Facebook page.
A Facebook
yeah, we
page?
should. Why don't we have an Instagram
or an Instagram?
page?
We got to do all this.
Post
shit.
Post it on our Instagram, and we'll.
I love every time this happens. Dirk, we got to do this, we got to do that. And the next time we get together, has anybody done that shit yet? I'm like, no. We just yell it out there. Somebody's got to do it.
Great.
Well, listen,
we're falling
Goose,
off
the first thing we got to do is get this motherfucker to get the phone calls to work. Number one.
Listen,
let's start with the basics.
Just throwing me under the bus. What the fuck?
Let's start with the basics.
How about getting good guests?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, dude.
Okay. Touche, buddy.
Hey, he kicked you right in the balls, Jace.
He did.
That's fucked.
At least one of them.
At least one of them. I mean.
Yeah, that was good. That was good comebacks, dude. That's a good comeback.
What's it? Fuck doggy style, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
Good times. Good times.
I posted the link in my Instagram. All right.
Yeah, great. So they got to go to your Instagram.
Yeah, great. Yeah, great.
And I'm going to make
Start
a
us
new
an
one.
Instagram right now.
We do have a website. We do have a website.
Yeah, start us a Facebook page and Instagram and so we can tell people.
Yeah, definitely going to do a
Twitter.
Facebook
Yeah,
page.
do it for us, Jace. Dirk,
whatever your name is,
Yeah, he knows how to do all that shit.
I got
He's
enough
on all
to
the
do.
porn
Sorry.
sites every night.
Yeah, it's like he's got time to do our
I'll
shit.
post something on RedTube maybe.
What is RedTube?
Stu knows. That's Stu.
I don't know. Stu probably knows what RedTube is.
Stu knows all about it. He knows all the tubes.
What are you, a VIP member? You frequent flyer card?
Pornhub.
YouTube? What is it called?
They pay him to.
He's got that running.
Post.
He's got that running as he's working. It's running over here on this side. So good times. Is that official?
Did we learn anything?
Yeah. What did we learn?
Jason's now going to go punch Stu in the face.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole!
Nah, I wouldn't hurt him.
Zop's over here in his medical fucking shirt. What is that? A doctor's
You
shirt?
look like you had scrubs on.
You all right? Yeah. It's a what? What is that?
V-neck.
You look like you belong like you jumped off of like the movie Scrubs.
TV show, wasn't a movie.
Did you shave your balls? We didn't talk about you. Trimmer. What number? Number one. Hey, listen, he knows.
Number. He's number one? So all right. I'm going to have to look and see what number I use. I don't even know what number I use.
Listen, when you buy a trimmer, there's like
I know what the fuck.
What if you don't use one of those
I
covers?
don't pay attention to the fucking number.
What's it considered if you don't even use one of those?
Yeah,
don't you want it clean?
I don't want it too close.
No, I don't want. Yeah,
Fuck that. You get
it
ingrown.
It makes me nervous getting that close
hairs
anyway.
and shit. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
no, I don't want to do that.
No way.
I keep it tight.
So what's that? A zero, I guess, if you don't use it.
Use a one or two. That's good.
Right, Michelle? You don't want a guy that's just all fucking hairy and out of control, right? Yeah.
Nah,
Dude, how about chest? No hair or hair? Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I have little hair. I don't like when it's like too bald.
You don't want a guy. You don't want a guy that's
not a
bald.
guy that
You don't want a
shaves
guy-
his chest.
No,
Yeah, but
that's kind of weird.
I don't do it now. I had to do it then. I
Nah,
don't
you do it
anymore.
now. Let me see.
I don't do it now.
Let me see. Oh, you got some hair there.
That's better.
You got nice
that's
nips.
better
She
than
likes that,
shaved.
yeah.
What size is
Yeah.
your nipples? Let me see that.
Jason.
Are they like a
come
dime?
on, pull that shirt
Dude, they're
off,
tiny. You have like
Little
nipples
nips.
that are like dimes.
Little nips. I got little nips. Who knew? Right? Little nips. But yeah.
Jesus.
So.
Did you ever think about it? Would you ever get your nipple pierced?
No, absolutely not.
Why?
I have no desire to do it. Why?
How about for $100,000?
No. For $100 grand? now we're 100 grand. Yeah,
said no.
No problem.
For $100 grand?
100 grand? Fuck yeah.
Fuck.
I wouldn't even take 100 grand. I'd do it for 50 grand. Did you ever think about doing it?
No, never, because apparently, like, if you do, you can never breastfeed your kids. Like, it can, like, ruin you from doing that.
Okay.
So I wouldn't.
Makes
risk
sense.
it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck
That's
that
why
up.
Jay Stu's got
she'll kill me for saying this, but my roommate Nikki only got one of her nipples pierced. So if that does happen when she has kids,
She's got
like,
the feeder side.
You would think like it would come out more, like,
Yeah, you
like
would think-
three dimensional.
yeah, right. You would-
Like it'd be like
2 kids on one nip.
hey, there's not one hole, there's
2
3.
kids on
Put
one
3
nip.
holes in a hose. You're gonna get like a
You get a twofer on one nip.
You would think that. You
breastfeeding
would
half
think
the
that.
time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jimmy. You know, 2 twins. Hey, Jimmy. Suck on mommy's right tit. You get a lot more milk.
Yeah, more milk.
Half the work.
Oh my God.
You would think it'd be more, right?
Be like a sprinkler.
It's a bigger tap.
Zoppy sells that. What do you got?
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
my
wow, that would be
God.
fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Right?
Yeah, I've never even thought of that.
Yeah.
It's not something.
Well, I hope you didn't take it.
No, I'm just saying, you would never think a woman that's not.
Would you ever get a piercing like in your nose?
No. I don't even get tattoos, man. I got tattoos.
Nothing?
No. Do you have tattoos?
Yeah, I have one on my foot and one on my neck.
On your
tattoos.
neck?
No tattoos.
In the back, like
Yeah.
back of your neck? Really? What is that?
It's my Scorpio sign. My birthday's coming up.
When's your birthday, Michelle?
November 14th.
Oh, yeah.
14th?
Yeah.
Oh, we
Now,
got
how bad was that? Did that hurt?
No.
No, it wasn't bad.
No.
Are you going to get another one for this birthday?
Maybe.
Oh, you got to get Pod Cave on that.
I'll get pod cave on my thigh. I'll
Cherry?
get pod cave across my thigh, remember?
Remember Cherry?
Yeah.
Remember Cherry?
Yeah. Like that's hot. Did you ever see like the tattoos? What are they called? They're like what is that? The garter, like a garter.
Yeah, like
right?
a garter belt.
like from a wedding or
the-
something like that. Yeah.
Do you remember Cherry doing the Man Cave tattoo? I never thought he would do it, dude, but he ended up doing it.
He's got Yankees tattooed on his nuts. I mean, if you got that done, I mean, you can do anything.
Can you imagine the tattoo artist having a tattoo
he
that on
does.
your nutsack? I can't.
Listen,
you know.
when his penis is soft, it says Yank. and then when he gets a little boner, it says Yankee Stadium.
He wishes Yankee Stadium, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yahoo.
Oh shit. That's great. That's a good way to end it.
Yeah, that's good. All right. All right. Thank you, everybody. Go to dicks.com. Nutsack.com. We don't even have anywhere to send you. Just listen to us. Fuck you.
Gotta love it.
All right.
too.
Take care.